Hey, Remote World Entertainment, and PlayStation has dropped an official announcement and confirmation for a release date for its next console. No, not the PlayStation 6, but the PlayStation Pro, which is supposed to have all new, better specs and all this crap. To say the fans aren't happy is an understatement. At time of this recording, the actual PlayStation YouTube page with 15.7 million subscribers have watched this trailer. Over 2 million of them watched this trailer or presentation hosted by Mark Carney about the technical specs of this thing and the release date and the price and whatnot. It's already ratioed. It's got 83,000 upvotes to 100,000 downvotes. That's at the time of this recording. The price then range is ridiculous and just shows you how certain countries get ripped off. So in dollars and pounds, it's $700/pounds. It's 800 euros. Yeah. And in whatever, I think it's yen or yang, whatever the Chinese or Japanese money is, it's 119,000 yens, I believe. So this is ridiculous, but we'll have a look at the article that goes over the specs, and then we'll show you, or we'll talk about the comments from the fans and gamers alike, because they not be happy. So it says PlayStation has officially confirmed a release of its next console, the PS5 Pro. The device will launch November 7th and retail at $700 compared to its predecessor, the PS5, which launched in November 2020, priced at $499, with a digital-only edition for $399. Pre-orders begin September 26th. PS5 lead architect Mark Carney unveiled the updated device during PlayStation's live-streamed technical presentation Tuesday, noting its specs compared to the Sony's PlayStation 5 includes larger GPU, advanced ray tracing, and AI-driven upscales. Per PlayStation's description of the PS5 Pro device, this is all the specs now that they have for it. It says upgraded GPU. With PS5 Pro, we are upgrading to a GPU that is 67% more compute units than the current PS5 console and 28% faster memory. And you hear this and you just think, why didn't you just do this in the first place? It's ridiculous. But that's not where it ends. Overall, this enables up to 45% faster rendering for gameplay, making the experience much smoother. Advanced ray tracing. We've added even more powerful ray tracing that provides more dynamic reflection and refraction of light. This allows the rays to be cast at double and at times triple the speed of the current PS5 console. AI-driven upscaling. We're also introducing PlayStation's Spectral Super Resolution, an AI-driven upscaling that uses a machine learning-based technology to provide super sharp image clarity by adding an extraordinary amount of detail. So that's everything that they're including now in this thing. PlayStation says several games will be patched for free with free software updates and marked with a PS5 Pro enhanced label. So it's not saying you're getting brand new games already that are made for this thing specifically. They're just going to upscale current games. Optimized games include Alan Wake 2, Assassin's Creed Shadows, Demon's Souls, Dragon Dogma 2, Final Fantasy Rebirth, Gran Turismo 7, Hogwarts Legacy, Horizon Forbidden West, Marvel's Spider-Man 2, Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart, The Crew Motorfest, The First Descendant, The Last of Us Part 2 Remastered, and more. The PS5 Pro will come with a 2TB SSD, a DualSense wireless controller, and a copy of Astro's Playroom pre-installed. The device is available as a diskless console with the option to purchase a PS5 disk drive separately. A stand for the console will also be sold separately, which has people pretty pissed off as well. And from what I understand, the disk drive is something like $80 to $90. It might even be more. So if you're paying $700, you're now paying almost $800 if you want the disk drive. It then says, PlayStation says the height of the new PlayStation Pro is equal to the original PS5, and the width is the same as the current Slim edition of the PS5. Sony's announcement of its next console comes as the gaming industry is awaiting official word on the successor to Nintendo's Switch, which the company says will be announced by March, and the rollout of Xbox's special editions of the X and S series this fall, blah blah blah, amid work on its next generation of consoles. These things have only been out for 4 years and they're already trying to organise the next consoles. But you're here now, the price range, the release date of November 7th, all this BS, and then you're being told, oh, by the way, if you want to have a disk drive for it so you can have physical copies, because physical is the only way to go, especially when the likes of Ubisoft are deleting games on people, you're going to have to fork out between $700 in the US and England and $800 in the rest of Europe for this thing, to then have to spend extra money on a stand for it and extra money for that disk drive. What are they thinking? Like, this is insane. And I wouldn't mind, I still to this day have not managed to get myself a PS5, and every game I see coming out and just the companies that are doing it and what they're doing, I really at this stage couldn't be bothered. Like, there's nothing that goes, I need a PS5 to play that. I'm literally looking at all these games going like, this looks like a waste of time and money. Why would I fork out for that? Like Dustborn and all this crap. Get the hell out of here. Or then they do to you what they did with Helldivers. Oh yeah, buy the game. Yay, aren't you loving it? Now we're gonna fuck you over and go, here, now give us extras crap. Let us into your private information to play it. And they destroyed the game. But now, let's have a look at some of the comments from people just to show you how pissed off they are. And most of it seems to really not just be at the price, but the fact that you have to buy the disk drive separately. So here's a few of them. So it says $700 with no vertical stand and disk drive is insane. That has 22,000 likes, that one comment. PlayStation, this next one says play has no limits with an X. Price has no limits with a plus, Sony. So they're saying, oh yeah, your play doesn't matter, but our pricing does. €800 in Europe without an effing disk drive is crazy, writes another person. This next one says they're so focused on the raw power of the console that they've forgotten to develop genuinely fun and memorable games. Not every video game has to be a photorealistic, playable cinematic. Correct, really, with that. Are you kidding me? Effing €800 without disk drive. That's completely ridiculous. So you're seeing that a lot of this is about the disk drive. £700, this person writes, is downright insanity. No disk drive is a deal breaker. So you're seeing a lot of these people who want the physical copies because they know what these companies are doing. And how many times has the PlayStation, what do you call it, PlayStation Plus, whatever, been hacked and people's information being taken. So that's ridiculous. $700 without a disk drive is diabolical. Wrote another one. No disk drive, $700, no stand. You guys dropped the ball with this one. I hope this product fails. This is insulting, writes another. Here's another one saying €800 for background detail in a game is insanity. That really is what you're paying for. You really are just like, oh, we're just going to upscale the graphics. It's like, but what about the gameplay? Like, you're charging people extra money. And how many of these people already own a PlayStation? So now you're saying, oh, now we're going to actually tell you that the PlayStation you have is dog shit compared to this version of it, that we're going to charge you double the price of it and not give you the essentials like a disk drive or even a stand. Another person wrote, bold decision by Sony leaving the comments section enabled after announcing with that price point. Yeah, just, you know, you're just seeing people. Again, €800 for a PS5 Pro without disc drive is honestly crazy. This one says PS5 Pro, no disc drive, no vertical stand, no bank account after purchase. You know, like, you're just seeing there. That's just some of these comments. And there's over 21,000 comments, and not one that I've come across says anything that, hey, we're excited for this, looks great, can't wait. Every single one is talking about the price, the no disk drive, that they've really messed up, and that people just couldn't care less about it. So it's not painting a good picture for this thing. Realistically, the only people I see forking out for this thing are people who don't actually have a PS5 yet. And let's face it, with how the PS5 launched, and even the Slim, is this thing even going to be available on launch? The way things went previously with them, I wouldn't be holding my breath. But there you go. People are not happy. They'd be big mad over this announcement of the PS5 Pro, its price point, and basically what you don't get with the thing. Yeah, they dropped the ball big time on this one. So with that, like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Cheers, and I will catch you in the next one.